I came across a comedian I actually liked. I mean, not actually liked. I like a lot of comedians. But I thought of you because I wanted to run it by you if you know this guy. He came on a podcast and he was hilarious, dude. His name's Chris DiStefano. Have you heard of him?
No.
He's, look him up. I think you'll know about him. He's really edgy, dude. His humor is really, really...
What's his name, Chris?
DiStefano. DiStefano. Do you get it?
I got the good old Chris D'Elia.
No, of course not him.
Okay. How do you spell
Who
it?
listens to that guy though?
Yeah.
Chris, sorry. Hey, quiet.
Hey, put your fucking phone
Hey,
on.
hey.
Hey,
Bully.
put your phone on silent. You're all complaining about every time I have my phone.
Chris DiStefano. DiStefano.
Chris Stefano.
DiStefano.
I probably do know him.
He's got a Netflix thing, dude. But he's really edgy,
No, I
man.
haven't. I don't think I know this guy.
Hilarious guy, dude. So funny. It made me realize that, I don't know if you get this being a stand-up, but a lot of...
Women throwing themselves at me?
You get that a lot.
All the time.
All the time.
Huh?
Oh, you're fighting them off with one hand.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, don't throw your underwear at me. I'm not Tom Jones.
Yeah, at least the ones that are not washed.
I'll keep those. I'm like a Japanese old man.
Did you ever get the feeling that you like a comedian that is not your style of comedy?
But basically not my style. I'm my style.
You have a style, right?
Yeah.
Every stand-up comedian has a style.
It's his style.
Yeah.
So we aim, like lots of newcomers, what they do is they...
Yeah.
They look at a comedian and they're like, okay. Yeah.
Until they get their own vibe. Until they get their own style.
Otherwise, they should basically start finding their own voice on stage. Eventually. But they want to copy. They want to be the next Chris Rock or the next Louis C.K. But they already have them, right? Let's
but
the
that's
next
the
them.
thing. With the great comedians, when you see the set, right? Even Tom Segura, you're telling me about. When you see his set, it doesn't
Love
look
Tom
like...
Segura.
It doesn't look
Segura?
like... Segura.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like they've rehearsed their sketch. It just looks like they're natural on the mic. But there's obviously a lot of rehearsal that goes into it. There's obviously a lot of writing that goes behind it. It's a lot of shaping, right?
A hell of a lot. That's what all great artists are like, right?
Of course.
Looking like they're riffing, but they've done that thousands of times before. But it looks like it's like having a conversation with this guy. Hey,
Dirty guy.
Dirty guy. It's like...
No, but have you ever liked
lots of them
stand-up?
are like just like having a conversation in a bar. Like so many good comedians look like you can be like, yeah, he's just like having a conversation, but he knows every nook and cranny.
Agreed. Guilty as charged.
So many times he will stop and then pretend to forget what was going on, but that's what makes them great. That's what makes them good.
Storytellers.
Yeah,
they
they're good
have to be
storytellers.
Yeah, true.
Even when they look like they're making stuff on the spot, that's already planned. If it's
100%.
a Netflix special, then hell yeah.
100%.
They're not going to make stuff on the spot for a Netflix special.
Absolutely. No, but I was asking you, have you
special?
Have you liked a stand-up comedian who is not your style of comedy, but you like him, and you would never crack those kind of jokes for whatever reasons because it's
There's
not
plenty.
Really?
Yeah.
The first time I realized that.
Why?
Maybe
You think you only like one particular stand-up comedian?
No, I realized that maybe there is stuff that I will laugh at, but it's not stuff I'll be able to pull off when I'm trying to say it. Like it might just come, and I feel like what he does because.
But you say like how you pull off, right?
Yeah.
Everyone thinks like, okay, I can pull that joke off just as good as him. You know?
No, I don't think so.
You're like, no, dude, he's like. That's
I
what
don't
he's
think so,
become.
man. Yeah, of
Like,
course,
no,
right?
That's why he's the greatest. Right? That's why he's good.
Bill Burr, same, right?
Yeah.
It's hard not to be
So
that
pissed off.
Yeah, and not be that pissed off, not come across that arrogant, not come across that rude.
Now I said I was so pissed off. I was supposed to go see him in London.
Privilege story. Privilege. Throw in every podcast. Two things in every podcast I've realized. Pedophilia and Omar's travel stories. Omar's privileged travel stories. But it's good. It's
but
it's the
I don't know whether I mentioned it. Lots of people like hating because my wife, she posts all this shit on social media when you travel. But it's like, okay, we're lucky. I'm grateful that my brother's a pilot, so we get 50% to 90% off the tickets.
Your dad owns like an oil rig.
And he has a massive beard and 2 camels.
Yeah, that poop gold.
Jesus, he's like multi-millionaire.
Sweet life. Sweet
No,
life.
my dad's not that. He's okay. So,
Okay in Arab world is
so the thing
okay.
is, everyone has that whole thing about Emiratis being rich people. Always, like every time I go traveling,
Has to be.
we spend the cheapest. So there's hours trying to get the cheapest flight. And first world problems,
Of course.
you know. But I don't spend money on anything else. Nothing much around me. I'm not a materialistic person. I'd rather spend on experience
I agree.
than an object.
I agree. Also, you're vegetarian, so you save a lot of money on food.
Save tons of money on food.
That's amazing. You've been on both sides, right? Do you feel like you spend a lot less on food being vegetarian? If that's true, I'll turn vegetarian, bro. It's a tough economy right now. I'll turn
I get
vegetarian.
pissed off when I see like the same cost. Like, when I look at a menu and I see the same cost for a vegetarian dish.
Oh,
as a
that's
meat
wrong.
dish, I'm just like,
That is wrong.
bastards.
That is wrong. That I agree with you, man. I agree.
Yeah, but so I travel as cheap as I can. We try and take the cheapest train. We don't book our holidays. Like we go on the Rift, and then we spend like my wife is in the background spending hours, like trying to figure out
The best deal.
the best route. Like we were on a train in Paris. Well,
Party.
we were supposed to go. We were visiting a friend's birthday. Not birthday, wedding. He was marrying a French woman in this small place in Toulouse. Toulouse, yeah. And then so the way we travel is we don't book our hotel. We found it cheaper flying to Prague. We found 12 euro flights to Prague than getting a train to Brussels or another country. So we're like, let's go to Prague, So we ended
Nice.
up in Prague.
Yeah, nice.
12 euro trip, sorted. So a lot of the times when I say I've traveled, yeah, we get there as cheap as we can, but we make the effort. Yeah.
Good.
But first world problems. We are, yeah.
No, but why are we talking about London? You went to London for something.
We were talking about Bill Burr.
Yeah, I know.
It was
We
just too
went on to
expensive. It was too expensive to go traveling there.
London?
Yeah, so in 2015, we went to Louis C.K. in Amsterdam. First time he was like traveling in Europe, so like we have to go see him. And the way we did, we found the cheapest flights to go into Finland and to go into Amsterdam because we found really cheap flights around there. My wife wanted to travel around there. But then to try and get from, it was just too much of an effort. I was gutted. I'd have loved to go and see Louis, like Bill
My
Burr.
point
And
is
he came to India too.
Yeah, he did. And a lot of comedians in India went and saw him. Would you be able to pull off like Bill Burr kind of humor?
No, that's Bill Burr's humor.
No, like, would you come under that genre if you,
No.
that angry,
way.
no, right?
You know me.
Yeah. So this guy, dude, he's super edgy. But I found myself laughing at stuff that I usually would not laugh at, which was a revelation, right? So he was a Netflix Beastmaster, right? He was on. You've seen Netflix's Beastmaster. It's a lot like The Ultimate Warrior, America's God. Whatever.
Yeah.
Where you do all these little obstacle
Yeah,
courses
yeah,
and all
I
these
know.
super fit people like lifting themselves, swinging themselves.
They actually have a tester for that.
To see if you're fit enough.
No, the guy that does the test, does the run to see what times they can get. So
Of course.
that's his job,
100%.
is to do the testing.
100%. So
Guilt.
he was the host on it and he got fired for a comment he made. When Netflix fires you for a comment, then you know it's serious, right?
Well, that's that Chris D'Elia. Can never pronounce his name. The guy that was apparently allegations.
Yeah, but this is another Chris.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the Chris D'Elia story?
But he had the allegations for having sex with minors, right?
Yeah,
You know heard about that, right?
I did. I don't know where it's at.
Yeah, but
I know he's
we
now.
don't know if he's guilty or not.
No, yeah, I know he's cancelled.
No, he's not.
I mean, he's cancelled in terms
His
of
stuff
like.
is still on Netflix.
No, he's cancelled in terms of like no one's working with him anymore, kind of stuff.
But they're not proven. Like
I don't know where it's at.
everyone like apparently, I don't know. We don't know what the case is, but things came out saying that he was innocent, guilty. Things were going about.
I want you to follow this guy though. I want you to watch some of his stuff
I'll have a watch.
and have a look at it. He got fired from Netflix because he was the anchor for the show, and there was a Chinese, I'm guessing, or Asian contestant who was, when you swing by stuff and then you miss and you fall in the
Did he
water.
make a racist comment?
Oh, dirty one. So he was swinging on one of the ramps and he falls into what they call the beast water because it's basically just water and bloody and kind of thing. And he said, the Asian contender's name was Ben Fang or some shit like that. And he goes, look, that goes Ben Fang in the duck sauce.
Pretty funny. Pretty racist.
Dude, it's so witty as well. It was hilarious, right? Like, it's the same reaction I got. I was like, ooh.
I was just like, ooh, can I laugh at this? Ooh, what's going on here?
But it is intelligent. I mean, it's racism, of course. It's racist. But it's intelligent humor, right?
I always talk about racism, like, when you do it on stage. Like, it's and I've talked about this many times before. When I see people punching below their weight,
yeah,
it's old school humor.
Of course.
Like, so people still doing it now,
like sexist jokes
on our circuit.
Yeah.
Doing the Filipino accent or making that. But when people punch above their weight, Bill Burr does it really fucking nicely. Not racist, but going at towards black women and stuff like that. Bill Burr does it to Michelle Obama. He's always punching above his weight. These guys, it's cool, but punching below the weight is never. I hate it. There was one kid that did the roots that doing the comedy scene over here, and he just did blatant racist Filipino stuff, horrible.
in Dubai.
Yeah, in Dubai. People laughed at it because there's racist people in Dubai.
I think if a joke doesn't come off clean, then it's really bad. And a bad racist joke is really bad.
Yeah.
Like, you're already making a tough category, and then you're cracking it terribly. That makes it horrible.
There shouldn't be racist jokes, full stop, for sure. Let's just tell you this for now.
I'm okay with it being funny. I'm okay with it being funny at all, man. I don't think...
Guys, racist, don't stand
listen,
down.
I think racism is a strong word. It is a really, really strong word. And it's not just about making... You kind of make it soft when you say that a racist joke is racist. No, racism is believing that my race is superior than your race. Your race doesn't need to exist. It's really demented. It's really weird.
Well, there's certain levels of racism, right?
I know, but if you're just gonna treat somebody badly,
like that guy you were just talking about, like Chris, where he said duck sauce.
yeah, that's a laugh.
Bad.
Hello. Hey,
He probably doesn't think that Chinese people are below him, or like you
He
said,
doesn't. That's the thing.
racism or anything
Yeah.
like that. It's probably just a comic that was just riffing.
yeah, but that's what I think. I think comics just make fun of society, right? They
No, but
just-
today, nowadays, it's just too sensitive.
Tough time.
So sensitive.
Tough time.
And even Bill Burr, he always admits that he hates performing in America. Because a lot of these cancel culture, people wanting to get people fired for what they've done.
True.
And they're very sensitive.
Yeah. Talking about racist, did you see the presidential debate from America?
Oh, nice. Swing.
Transition.
I like it smooth as ice.
Smooth.
I like it.
Did you watch it?
No.
None of us did.
Yeah, I watched the highlights.
Yeah,
like
first of all, it's way early in the morning for us.
Huh?
Way early
Yeah,
in the morning
exactly.
to
What
hear
time
that
was
kind
it?
of yelling and screaming and bitch slapping and name calling.
Oh, it was like
too early.
It was like a Twitter war or like social media war.
I need that kind of anger in the afternoon, not in the morning.
Yeah.
And
I like my anger with my coffee.
that's right.
There was so much bickering. I watched the highlights.
I watched the highlights too.
I couldn't give a shit about staying up all night.
I couldn't give a shit too. No dog in the fight. I don't care who wins.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't care who wins.
I need my beauty sleep.
As long as I don't care who wins, and I don't think Trump is the next Jesus. So both, I believe both.
Who thinks Trump is the next Jesus?
Idiots.
I'm sure there's people out there
Idiots.
like the QAnons.
Yeah, it's not like the Bible spoke about a deceiver coming, right? Like it doesn't mention that, of course, right?
No,
Clearly not read the Bible.
Jesus wasn't the guy with a beard, but he was an orange guy with blonde hair.
Who found a guy who found people called John and Paul and Mark
And Mark.
in Middle East.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, no.
Yeah, so I didn't see the debate. I saw the highlights.
I saw the highlights. Yeah, everyone I don't think probably most people in Dubai probably just watch the highlights unless you're American and you're really enthusiastic. like really
Yeah.
patriotic.
I don't know. I mean, each to their own. If someone is and someone
But
is.
you know, Americans are like so patriotic. Like, where in the world do you go and you see like full shirts with their flags?
Never. Full shirts? I've seen it like on beer cans. I've seen it like
No,
on...
no, I'm talking not about America, right? When
Yeah.
when I visit America, you see guys with hoodies with full flags on,
Yeah.
caps, flags everywhere. Like, I should make like a kandura, I think, like a dish dasha with like Emirati colors, UAE flag.
You know, bad idea, bro. The National Day is coming up. You've
yeah.
got a month to get your fittings in place.
Nationally. But
Sure.
yeah, very patriotic people. But yeah, back to the debate. It was a shit show.
Yeah, it was just two people yelling at each other. I was not yelling. It was... so I didn't get any topics which were of major concern. Alric here is quite known about it. He's the guy who sent me a
No, but
message.
he's silent today.
Yeah, he's
he left his
punished.
mic. Yeah.
So I didn't get any political points that were majorly debatable, except about who's
Could you
taking the
get
blame.
anything that was debatable?
No, it was really weird. There was a lot of interruption. It was really annoying. But
I've seen better debates in grade 6. You know, it's like
I don't know, man.
you're looking at these two candidates. You know, same as Hillary Clinton and Trump. All right, same 4 years ago. You look at these two guys, and you're like, is this what best America has to offer?
That's the thing. And I don't think it's America. I think it's everybody. I know India as well. You look at my first thought in that debate was like, you can't be a country which is going towards development and only have two parties to choose from. You cannot have... And what if you don't like both?
Because you have Modi, right?
Yeah, so a lot of people don't like Modi. He's obviously failed.
Yeah, I'm scared
times.
when I'm in India to say my full name.
Omar Kazim.
My full name, Omar Isa Muhammad Ali Abdullah Kazim.
Yeah, but you've got Omar, which...
but it has Muhammad in it. And
Omar is a bad pronunciation for Amar, which could be a Hindi name.
But it has a Muslim descent. And,
You have...
and Arab.
You have Muhammad as well in it?
Yeah,
That's a blatant Muslim
Muhammad.
name.
Yeah, exactly.
You have Isa in it.
Yeah, which
Isa
is
is Jesus, so you're covering a lot of ground.
That's why I'm boosting the long hair.
You look
Locks.
you look like someone who colonized us for sure.
100%. Every time I
sure.
walk off. Hey, no, the last time I was in, when I came to meet you in Bombay,
Yeah.
I was at the airport, and like we waited like 2 hours at passport control, but like in Bombay airport, I looked up and they had a massive Union Jack, like the English flag. It was for an advertisement, and I was like,
Yeah.
have they colonized them again?
It's amazing. It's
What's
amazing.
going on here? I was like,
We're soft on that part of our history.
yeah, it
we're
was a
soft on that.
huge Union Jack flag in the airport.
India's still fighting the Mughal invasion, which happened about 600 years ago or 500 years ago. We'll get there. Give us another couple of 100 years. We'll get to questioning colonization. We'll get there. We're on our pace.
You'll be like, they're gone. They're not coming back.
I mean, it's a great place to hang out, right?
Oh, I love India.
Everybody wants to go. No, I'm talking about London. Everyone wants to go to UK. Everyone wants to go study. Everyone wants to go live. Why would we fight with them?
Like, every time I go to like London, there's always like Dubai number plates.
Of course.
The rich guys ship their Ferraris or ship their Bentleys all the way down to London, and they're balling.
I know. So that's what I got from the debate, that you can't have two paths. So going back to the debate, I totally forgot. The second thing I actually enjoyed about it, which I wish was there in India, and I'm sure most countries probably have it or should have it, is just getting two people who are going for the position of the supreme leader to just debate. Like, put them in a room, get a fact checker, because I think that's what was missing in American debates. There's no fact checker. So there's just...
Yeah, because there's all this thing, there's so many lies that Donald Trump made during the...
Allegedly, right? We don't know.
Allegedly.
That's the thing, because there's no fact checker. We don't know. And
we should call this podcast, like, instead of Sandlot Homies, allegedly.
Allegedly. We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't care.
Exactly.
But imagine getting two people who want to run the country in one room. Let the media ask questions. Let there be fact checking. Let there be a blatant agenda in terms of what is for the country, man. That's a great idea. I think debates are great. I wish India has, something fun fact.
Like in India, if that happened, you don't think there'll be a riot or anything like that?
Why? For a debate? No, I'm sure India's huge on debates right now, except that they happen on news channels and it's just everyone yelling at everyone. And these are,
That was the same like yesterday's
yeah,
debate.
right. But those are not the guys who are in charge of policy making. Those are just guys who want to show up and be popular on TV, right? It's like the
The
Fox
15
thing.
minutes of fame.
Exactly, right.
Mm.
I'm saying I think debate's a great idea. I wish India had it. We're anyway going towards like federal voting, where everyone's voting for the prime minister, which you can't do in India. But everyone's just voting because it's what it is.
Yeah, but every time I say, like, I was going back to when I would travel India and I say my full name, Mohammed. When Mohammed comes out, I just see Modi in the bushes, just like, oh, he's Muslim, get him.
You realize I go back home, right, Omar?
Hmm?
You realize I go back to my home country. Aldrin goes back to his home country.
Yeah,
Aldrin's
I
anyway
know.
from Portuguese, for people who can't see him. It's just...
Or you think Modi's listening to this set?
I have enough people who love him, who swear by him, who
I'm not
believe
going against him.
who believe that they're his offspring, will want to step in and have a viewpoint. Anyway, let's get that shit out
Let's
of
get
the way.
that shit out of the way.
We've got Ming problems again.
My little Ming Minx.
She's-
He's eating a tissue.
That's
he's
fine.
A dog. That's fine.
He shits everywhere. He'll clean himself up.
Yeah, exactly. He needs that. But yeah, talking about animals.
Debate? No, we're done. Okay,
Not
we're done talking about those animals.
those two
All right, let's
animals.
go ahead.
No, the debate.
I
The
just
thing
heard.
is, when I looked at the debate, even the highlights, it's like, what are they talking about? Trump never let.
Did anything stand out? Did anything from the debate stand out? Okay, quick question for three of us. Did one word stand out that you felt like, oh, I left the debate with that?
Well, that's three.
What?
One,
Yeah.
Biden telling Trump to shut up,
He's a clown? That's when? Oh, yeah.
No,
yeah,
he
okay.
said,
he's
"Shut
a
up,
clown."
man."
Yeah.
which is, and he called him a
Yeah,
clown.
Yeah.
And apparently he threw an inshallah at him.
Yeah.
he threw an
That
inshallah.
was my point, but yeah, so good.
Huh?
Yeah.
He threw an inshallah, which I found hilarious.
I found it
was like,
amazing
yes.
that no one knows anything else about the debate.
It wasn't inshallah, it was Islam.
Inshallah. Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Well, I found that weird because no one
He's
spoke
trying
about
to
any
get
points.
the Arab majority on his side. I
No
think.
one spoke about any points of the debate except that, oh, he said inshallah. And then someone was like, no, he said it was sarcasm. No, he said it. I was like,
And then
is this the debate now?
Trump to the white supremacist group Proud Boys. When he
Stand
said,
by,
Stand by.
stand back, and stand back.
and stand by. Now, apparently
Yeah.
they.
So he called him out.
No.
He did.
Well,
My problem with any leader, which I was telling you earlier,
The whole
any
thing-
leader of a country is if you are a leader of a country and you look at the countrymen and you make a divide by saying they are against us and they is also your countrymen, that's not a good leader. That's
Say
when
again?
you know
when
when
zoned out a little bit.
when a leader looks at his own country and creates a divide and looks at one community and says the other community is against us, that means I am your leader, we're together, and the other bunch of citizens are against us. That's not a good leader. That's a blatant divide in the country.
He's been
And
doing
he's
that
not
the-
he's not the
been
prime
doing that
minister or
the
president.
whole 4 years he's been.
But I feel everyone's doing that. I think
He's
that's a
been
new
separating-
politics.
But this was always there.
I don't think
It
there's
is.
been such a
Yeah.
big separation between the Republicans and Democrats.
You don't think there has?
No, since now it's been like,
I agree.
You know, a very interesting.
and also social media has something to play with it too.
No, but I feel the same thing about India. I feel like there's a massive divide in Indians, polarization in Indians, which has never existed to such a blatant level.
I'll tell you. Well, I don't know if this is the root cause, but I was watching that documentary, Social Dilemma.
Yes.
about it? Heard about it?
You watched it.
Right.
Good, eh?
Before we go on social dilemma, Ali, did any point stand out from?
But just calling him a clown. The same point.
But I found that funny.
Yeah, I had a laugh.
I was like, this is like two building uncles fighting,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, so technically it was Joe Biden who was giving out who was being more brash, I feel.
You got that?
I felt that. Because
Really?
I was calling the president a clown and normally,
Yeah, but like,
who do you
alright.
why do
So
you
during a debate, what happens? One guy talks, the other guy be quiet, gets his point away, then he stops. The other guy starts
don't you
talking.
think- don't you think
But that's not his style. His style is
No,
aggressive.
but he didn't let him talk. One
Yeah, but
bit,
that's
like
not his
what we're
style.
doing right now.
Say for example, if someone's talking false against you,
Yeah.
you obviously want to interrupt the guy, and I felt the moderator was a bit biased, like he was trying to like corner Trump.
I heard both sides.
See, that's
I heard
depending.
both
That's
sides.
depending what news you're watching. I bet.
I didn't watch news. I heard friends say that who are Americans who said that he was more pro Trump, And then today, until you told me that, today I saw Trump say that he felt it was him against two people.
See, I bet, and I don't know this, but I'm sure.
I know for a fact everybody agreed the debate was boring.
Yeah.
Everybody agreed it. So no one
No,
said
it was,
that.
it was probably the best comedy show of 2020.
I don't know. It's weird.
No, so the thing is, like how I'm interrupting you guys, but you're like staying quiet. That's like
For a
okay,
while.
so
For a while we will, and then it'll
And then
get
you'll
abusive,
interrupt.
and then it'll get violent.
So whatever point Biden and by all means, I can't believe both of these two guys are Americans' best. Yay, good on them. But Trump was like a child, not letting Biden speak. Like
he wasn't being brash. He was just like talking about the points that he was speaking against Trump.
Yeah, but
Because he
it's
was
like
against
saying-
Trump and he was coming. Like, I was not hearing the points clearly.
yeah, can we hear him? He doesn't have a mic.
I wasn't hearing the points clearly, but it felt like Trump was speaking like in terms of facts, but Biden was more like, "Hey, shut up, man. Just let me speak." And I felt he was a little more brash. This is what I felt.
No, the reason why
First
he
time I
was,
heard someone say Trump was speaking facts.
the reason yeah.
Facts,
No,
but
the
he was-
reason why he told him to shut up is because he wouldn't let, like how I'm interrupting again, he wouldn't let him speak.
Get a word in.
Like every single time he
But
tried.
Why is that?
No, but I also saw some pointless.
Because Trump's a douche.
But
No, but-
did you hear Biden's points?
No, because Trump was like talking over him. Every single thing.
No, but
he
I
just-
feel some of the interruptions were just childish interruptions.
Yeah,
Like
100%.
you know when you tell someone that is the law, and then the immediate reaction is, oh, that's the rule, and the immediate reply is, oh, rules are meant to be broken.
Yeah, exactly.
Not that you're trying to say that. It's just the immediate answer that you give, right? So I feel there's something Trump said which is really silly, and he said, "Oh, you don't know it. You don't." And Biden was like, "You don't know your facts." Okay, we'll see. Surely, we'll see. And he just kept on telling him that while he's talking. Okay, no, we'll see. I'll
Yeah.
show you. But like, you don't need to say that. But I get it. If he's trying to break his flow, it's fine. Because
He didn't want him to look like his whole strategy for the debate was just interrupt him. Just don't
Maybe.
let Biden speak.
maybe.
'Cause
He's so.
he's probably a better speaker than Trump because, by all means, my 6-year-old cousin is probably a better speaker than Trump.
I don't think so. I think Trump is he's entertaining, dude, and that's what
He's
sells.
entertaining, he's hilarious, but
Yeah, he's entertaining.
I was
and-
watching something about sign language people.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Or people that have to like, guy like doing sign language. Oh, that reminds me. There's this video of WAP, whereas the song, but it's a whole sign language thing. I'll play it for you afterwards.
That's great.
But I saw this thing about how people that like translate him into other languages and sign language people are complaining that his speeches are just horrible to translate.
I mean, you don't need to be a sign language. You can just hear what he's talking about.
But if you're a deaf guy, you need to know what he's talking about, right?
Okay. I guess
That's what I'm saying.
it's
right?
it's probably a benefit being deaf.
No, but now in America, you need a sign language for everything. You never seen the sign
I've
language?
seen it. I've seen
At
it.
concerts?
Yeah.
I love him. Some of them are absolutely brilliant. There's a Snoop Dogg one where there's like white woman, so I know she's going, it's absolutely sick as shit.
That's awesome.
Huh? And like, check this out. Let me play this video, right?
Hang on, we're on a topic.
I love this video.
So yeah, well, my only thing was it was a little boring, but I feel it'll be in Trump's favor because
Lots of people think he is.
no, I think it'll be in
gonna
his
win.
favor because we're just in that environment where entertainment over facts or over logic. You just want someone, and I think
Where he was today saying, we got the biggest views, we got
Yeah,
the most
correct,
this. And he
correct.
was
That's the
thinking
thing.
that's a win. That's
that's
not
the
a
thing.
win.
So he went on saying that we got the highest views for the debate, but that's
Yeah.
not what calls a winner, right? It's about anyway. That's the thing with Trump. I think he's entertaining, and that sells in today's environment. His team's already calling Biden like sleepy and boring and snoozy. And
Yeah. Oh.
So they're already putting in the
Using
idea.
such dirty words.
How can you go back to your rival who's talking about political policies and agenda and call him sleepy? Because he knows it's going to work in his favor. So I feel it'll work in Trump's favor. I feel it will.
But you know, you're talking about social dilemma.
Social dilemma.
There's a
Next one.
dilemma. Yeah,
Social
for
dilemma.
sure. Yeah.
Talking about Facebook.
Do we give you the mic? Yeah. Take the mic. Look. Yeah.
So talking about social dilemma. So there was this post on Facebook yesterday.
Explain what social dilemma is.
It's a documentary on Netflix. Go watch it. On how social media has created a divide. So this one post on Facebook was very interesting. It said Facebook, you should make an option where you can unfollow political posts or mute political posts. You should create that button. But do you think Facebook would do that?
Great question.
Great question. Good question. I like it.
No, that's true. I mean, that's a great documentary, right?
Well, it's good. That's a good button if you want. Or you just start unfollowing news or social media.
So, what was your take from Social Dilemma?
It's pretty scary. I liked it. I like this.
You like the documentary?
Documentary.
So you like the idea of it?
What you're saying is a big divide. So going further, how it divides you is social media, Google, Instagram. All these people are monitoring every single thing you do, to the extent how many seconds you view a picture.
Yeah.
Right? What stops you? It knows when you're lonely. It knows when you're horny. It knows when you multiple things, right? So a lot of the time now, lots of people are getting the news from Facebook. So when they start clicking on one particular news, let's say Democratic news, as well, fake news spreads 6 times faster now because of social media. But because you start clicking on that specific thing, that's only the news you're getting, only the news you're reading. Like, people are too lazy to go out and try and find different opinions, trying to find out their own point of view or that. But lots of people are just sticking with that point of view. Same like when you're watching the news nowadays.
Yeah.
Exact same. CNN will paint this as Biden's win. Fox News will paint it as a, Trump win.
Yep.
So whatever news you're doing it, but obviously social media is in your hand.
It's more engaging.
More engaging.
Yeah,
True. So that's why there's such a big separation. India, Myanmar was a perfect example because Facebook works without even being online.
In Myanmar, yeah.
So in Myanmar, when they sell you the phone, this is in the documentary, and I knew this before, they will pre-install, they will install Facebook in your phone as well. And if you don't have connection, Facebook will still be updated, but without the pictures.
Yep.
So
That's
all
true.
the news is, and it's getting fucked. It's the separation between Muslims and Buddhists over there. Like, I was looking at there, and my friend, my Emirati cousin was like, "Oh no, I can't go to. We're not going to go to Myanmar because what's happening to all the Muslims there." I was like, "Yeah, Ahmed." Looking at him, I don't think they're going after your type. They're going after their own,
Mm-hmm.
But I thought Buddhists were friendly guys, I thought they're the guys that said, like, I love the Buddhist way. I'm not admitting it. I'm not allowed to admitting it. It's way of life and it's peaceful and stuff like that. But there's like this monk in Myanmar that's going against Muslims, and he's just hating on them. And so many people you speak to have an opinion about Muslims, but they've never met one.
Mm-hmm.
That's obviously an extreme case what social media can do to one country. But going back to like India, and where you say big divide,
It's the same in India. You have a lot of social media. I mean, you have a Facebook who's questionably pro the nationalist government, and any post that has been anti-government or stuff like that has been kind of completely closed down on circulation, or they don't get that kind of viewers as everyone would. And so I get the point that, everyone needs to, and you're right, there's a solution there, that everyone needs to cross-reference any news that comes to them.
Yeah, whatever news you come to them, find other sources.
It's not other sources. It's of course find other sources, but it's a very simple formula. It's a triangulate formula, right? Like with 3 corners.
Give a shit formula.
Yeah, it's really true. Triangle. One side of the triangle is the information you get.
Yeah.
One side will be pro it, and the
Okay.
other side will be against it. So whatever information you get, you got to make sure you triangulate at least by 3 different sources, and that's the best way to move forward. I mean, that's what you do with education, right? Remember when you were studying, you'd cross-reference multiple articles about the same topic. When you do your thesis, when you write everything, you've got to give the right
I
citations.
like how you pointed at me when you do the thesis.
I know, because you're a learned man. You have wisdom.
Wisdom within there. I threw my books and ran outside. That's what I did.
I know, but that wasn't the point where I pointed.
But I like the fact that you pointed at me and said, I have wisdom. Thank you.
I hold you high regards, bro.
Sandlot homies for life.
Sandlot homies for life. So that's the thing. And they did that to Facebook did that to a really fun satirical page in India called Humans of Hindutva.
Humans of what?
Hindutva.
Okay.
Hindutva is like the movement that is the nationalist movement right now. Okay, it's also known to be slightly violent. It's just what it is, kind of thing, right? So he started a page called Hindus of Hindutva, and everyone thought it's obviously a satirical page, but everyone thought he's pro Hindutva. So a lot of people started following him for that, and then they realized started following the page, but he was just mocking the government.
Okay.
He was just making fun of the government.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Mark Zuckerberg. I was thinking, what?
No, so there was a page.
Facebook created this? Okay.
There was a page on Facebook.
I was just like,
yeah, this is what Mark Zuckerberg does.
He's got Hindu.
He's got a side hustle.
But he's not busy fighting the government.
Yeah. Dude, Kim Kardashian went off Facebook. She ranted about it as well. You know it's serious when the Kardashians rant about anything. It is serious.
I can't give a... Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean...
Yeah, I saw some heading, something about... What's her sister called?
Her sister?
Yeah, Kardashian sister.
You want me to guess a Kardashian sister?
There's one of them which is very popular on...
Only one of them that is very popular?
All of them, right? But there's one particular one who's like has the most followers. I don't know. I don't give a shit.
Oh, that one. Kim Jong Kardashian. Let's call her Kim Jong Kardashian.
Kim Kong Kardashian.
Kim Kong? Okay, Kim Kong Kardashian is very popular.
No,
big in Asia.
No, because she's the one that brought down... shit, I can't. She's the one that made Snapchat lose $1 billion. What's
really?
Yeah, one of them, right, tweeted something about Snapchat. I think it was Snapchat, and the stocks dropped by 1 billion.
Of course, man.
Right? And now apparently there's a 1,500% increase in voting because of one post she made or some crap like that. It's big, like I said, they're big people. So what? She dropped out of Facebook, you said?
She's threatened to, or she did, or I don't know what it is, but headline.
As soon as you said Kim Kardashian,
yeah, that's what it started.
I shut off. It's like when you power off an old system. You go,
So, yeah, man, that's what's happening.
So, yeah.
Hey, listen, I had a big week as well. It was my wife's birthday.
Oh yeah, I know.
We hung out. We went for breakfast.
Hung out.
We couldn't celebrate.
Chill day. No, you can't celebrate. Obviously,
we couldn't celebrate. We couldn't clap and look like there was a celebration.
What are you talking about? We had a
50-man table.
50-man table. Bottles were pumping. It was like boom.
Omar, you have secret attempts of getting me arrested.
Yeah, it was chilled.
It was like a dinner for 5 or 6.
Relax.
And
2 meters apart.
Yeah. It was a good day. It was good fun. You and I went to an all-you-can-eat breakfast.
Yeah.
We had to be pulled back from the table.
Yeah.
We probably won't. You probably won't be allowed again.
I gave up. Since then I started eating healthy food.
I know.
I have I'm doing like yoga every morning. Like I've started doing shakes because
that breakfast
and then that cake and then the Aksu cake and the cake afterwards. Hey guys, I look like a thin person, but I eat like.
Omar needs to be held back. Omar everyone. When we eat with Omar, we cover our plates where no one's allowed to. We move away from him, and it's either him or the dogs. It's hard to say who's at it.
Yeah. Hey, if you like, I always ask. Well, my wife hates this. I always ask, hey, can you want to taste my meal? So that if the other person says
no one wants to taste your vegan food.
Plenty of
nonsense. No, it's like just cucumber salads, and
that's all I eat. One cucumber.
That's all you get to. That's all you share with others.
When
that's
I go to a restaurant, all I ask for, can I just get lettuce and a whole cucumber?
Yeah, don't even cut it. Don't even cut it.
That's what makes me happy. Cutting my cucumber. It just looks like a penis on a bed of lettuce. That's all I eat.
Dude, so this birthday this year was slightly easier for me to pick a gift, and I realized why. I've become that guy.
What do you get her?
I got her a Apple Watch, which was launched, and I've realized this. I think
big spender.
Yeah, I realized Apple is a great. I think after a certain amount of years in your marriage, I think Apple products are the best gifts to give.
I have no Apple products. I hate
You're
Apple
smart
products.
Guy. It's so
I ain't
easy.
No sheep.
I didn't have to do shit. I didn't have to go get flowers. I didn't have to do anything. I just get a nice Apple Watch, and I've been against smartwatches for some silly reason.
Yeah. Why? What's so silly about being
Because I like the idea of an old school automatic Swiss. This arm was made for Swiss, this wrist, not Chinese stuff.
Yeah,
I would
no,
get-
I'm an old school.
Look at you. Like yours is a sexy one right now.
Yeah, I've got a pimpin' watch.
Yeah, we'll put it up.
Yeah.
And so Omar
Bling.
found this. What brand is it, Omar?
No, it's a Brahman Mercia.
Yeah, Omar found the Mercia somewhere down
My dad gave it to me.
Jumeirah
like
Beach. If anyone has lost his Mercia at Jumeirah Beach, please.
Please call 050.
No, it's that. But that's the thing. So I like the old
I've
school.
had this for like 20 years, I think.
I found I like the old school automatic watches. I feel watch is a great old school
Me
concept.
too. 100%.
Agreed.
Watches should just tell the damn time.
I agree.
Nothing else.
Yeah, but I
Or-
feel Omar, we're losing this battle. The world is going towards smartwatch.
Yeah, but
I want to let you know
I
we're losing
hate
it.
being a slave. I'm already a slave to my phone.
I agree.
And everyone's a slave to their phone.
That's why I hate it. I hate when someone's talking to you and in the middle.
Bing! Yeah. Well,
Just a sec, I got to take this. And it's probably a message from
Looking
like
at the
Mall
thing.
of the Emirates.
oh, like, it's bad enough having on the phone.
I
You
know,
and then you
dude.
take it out of phone. But then being attached to it, like now it's just an added.
I get it, but it's a losing battle, Omar.
I can tell my like Kirsten, when we have a friend, when you go out for lunch, fucking keep your phones in your pocket.
Okay, that was
This
intense.
Pent up anger.
That was intense. that
That's the most angry you've gotten this week.
was intense, bro.
I don't like it when you. I did have a Fitbit though.
I have one now. I got my wife's one after she got the Apple Watch. so
Are you
I
doing
got-
the steps?
Yeah, but it's
How many steps are you doing a day?
today. I'm trying to at least get to about 7,500, 8,000.
Okay, decent.
I'm
decent.
on.
How much
I'm
are
on
you?
almost 4,000 now.
What? Yalla, come on.
Yeah, I
Stop
went.
walking around this table.
I know, but I find it like, but it doesn't read like, so it doesn't read my workout in the gym. It doesn't read me cycling. It's just pointless.
Yeah, my Fitbit always just pissed me off because every time I go in the car and out the car, it's like bumped up like 100.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fairly accurate.
No, you check. I don't know about this one, but every time you get in the car, you'll add a couple. So we always roughed it around 10%.
You bought your Fitbit from Dragon Mart, right? You
Yeah, it was from a dodgy
it
Chinese
was
guy.
Fitbat.
Yeah.
Fitbat. Fitbat. Good.
Fitbat.
Sounds like a Chinese product.
No, the only reason why I got the Fitbit, I did not connect it to my phone because I'd hate the notifications.
You can
I
put it
knew-
off.
Yeah, that's what I did. I didn't connect.
Okay.
I switched all the notifications off because I love it when I don't have my phone. But I like looking at my sleep patterns.
That's the thing. That is the thing. That is important.
Yeah, because so many people out there is like, oh, I only need 4 hours of sleep. Bollocks.
Correct.
Huh?
Correct.
This whole thing about how we have to work hard. Obviously, we work hard, but
Play hard.
play hard and only get 4 hours of sleep.
That's
Like I had a
wrong.
friend that boasts that he could do that. Nice guy, but these are the guys that burn out. You know?
Yeah, man. Just rest, dude.
I'm
It's
actually reading a book. Again, another one.
That's a third. That's our triangular for our podcast.
We haven't mentioned Peter Falls yet. We
We
need
just
to
did.
somehow wing it in here.
We figured it out.
We still have time.
Figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Yeah, but I know it was LeBron James. Yeah, the basketball player. He had this thing on Calm. Did I mention this in another
Get a thing on
podcast?
what?
Calm, the app.
Calm. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did we mention this before?
No.
This guy
It's news to me.
and a lot of other like professional, okay, these guys are obviously top of the game basketball players, and there's so many people that, you know, other sports people that actually schedule their sleep in as if they're doing a meeting, all right? And they have to get the certain 8 hours of sleep a day
Yeah.
because it's so important. I mean, you know, I can go on. I can do a whole fucking podcast of how important sleep is, and I want to go sleep now. Like
So all of this is because you got a Fitbit that tells you your
that's the
sleep
only reason
pattern.
why I wanted a Fitbit.
That's
just to-
amazing. That's amazing.
'Cause I have
So sleep
sleep
is
apnea.
important, and get a Fitbit or get anything that monitors your
I had
sleep.
sleep apnea.
Oh, okay.
You know sleep apnea?
Yeah, it's apparently when you swallow your tongue, right? When you sleep.
Yeah, like when you lie down, you
Yeah,
so
it's
you
terrible.
wake yourself up. And then I was getting like shitty sleep, so you know, I went through depression, anxiety, and I wanted to, instead of go down the anxiety, like antidepressants route, I'm like, let me try and get down to the bottom of it. So I had a test done,
Yeah.
got sleep apnea. Also, I have acidic blood due to the fact that I've got sleep apnea. Because this whole
We're learning all of this on the podcast. That's amazing.
yeah. See, so the whole
You talk to me more on the podcast than we do when we hang out. That's amazing.
yeah.
It's
Well, I need to save this intellectual. I only have one.
The camera
smart
brings.
thing
Okay, but
a
go
week.
ahead. And then
So this whole alkaline water thing is bullshit. Like the water itself cannot alkalize the blood. Right? That's the whole thing. Is the only way to kind of neutralize your blood is through breathing.
yeah.
That's like one of the only methods to do it. And when you see this crap on bottles, it's just to sell.
I know, but that's what smartwatches are doing now. So the one that we got right now lets you spend some time breathing and monitoring your breaths, and it reflects through your pulse in terms of your deep breaths and your.
That's cool. I
Yeah,
like that.
but that's what I'm saying.
Give me an Apple Watch now.
You and I are going to lose the battle to smartwatches, is because and I see that even with a lot of luxury watches, right?
I lost a battle to the Casio calculator watch.
That's a fun watch. That was a fun watch.
The Apple
You remember
had-
there was one watch that you could change the television, you could change the remote, the television, the TV?
we used to piss off so many shopkeepers.
That was a smartwatch. That was a dickhead smartwatch.
You have a whole thing. So, guys, if you're not born like
the
this
80s.
in the 80s or 90s, we had a remote control watch for the TV.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was cool.
sick.
I feel, but that's going to happen now. You're going to be able to move your Chromecast or your
That's old school, dude.
through your phone, through your watch. You can do it through your phone.
You can control so much stuff.
Yeah, but I feel we're losing it, Omar. We're not going to win it. You and I are sitting here and talking about artistry in terms of the mechanics that go into a watch with like 41 or 51 pieces or 60 pieces that make an automatic watch click. And then comes one guy who's going to be changing the AC, who's going to be changing TV channels.
No, but you can set up your whole house with smart stuff. All right, but before that, the damn remote control watch.
Yeah.
We used to hide out outside TV shops and constantly change the channel, switch the
ridiculous,
TV off.
terrible,
There was
terrible.
one guy we used to do it every weekend in a mall. Like we must have been like 10 or something like that.
Racist dogs are back. Racist
Yeah.
dogs barking at the gardener.
They're all trying to protect the house. They're like, "This is my house. I love this place."
They're just barking at the guy to see if he's got some food. They're your dogs, Omar. This is a good chance.
I've trained them. I'm like,
that's
"You see
what's
this
happening.
bearded guy? Attack him.
Get his food and share it with me.
You see this guy with a beard? Attack him." Then my dad walks in and he has a beard.
It's a
Attack
d-
him. Ah.
Do your dogs like bark at? Have they like gone to the level where they pick up like rodents and everything outside?
No, they chilled outside. The only
Yeah,
reason why you never seen that like the video, like they chill outside. I take them without the lead and they don't bark anybody.
No, but do they like you've got like you have like birds and all that they jump on?
Yeah, so they'll bark at people inside the house. As soon as I let them out into the garden, they'll be like looking at the guy like, "What do we do now?" Like there's a.
That's like the dog who ran behind the car. And once he gets the car, he has no idea what
He's
to do with
looking
it.
like, "What the fuck? What do I do now?" But there's a video like with two dogs barking at each other, like mad. And then all of a sudden they're in between a gate, and then all of a sudden the electric gate opens, and they're just looking at each other, and they just stop and go, "Oh shit! All right, time to go." Yeah, they're just protecting the house.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. You got what else is on the news, man?
Oh, it's going back to that. When we talk about animals, I love this news. It made me snigger. It made me laugh.
Yeah, that's how I was talking about the rodents.
The rat that won the Medal of Honor.
A rat that won the Medal of Honor?
Yeah, well, kind of. It's not the
A
exact-
rodent.
A rodent, yeah. First rat in the UK.
It's amazing. Why did you think of that? I had one rat story, but go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, you interrupted me. You're like, "Oh, I want to do the debate thing. Shut the up."
A
And then I'm
debate
like,
is more important than a rat winning a medal.
No chance.
A rat winning a medal?
That is so much better than
What did
debate.
what did the rat win the medal on? Hey, hang on.
Yeah.
Yo.
He's so upset. Yeah.
I should
Lead
get
him, bro.
Because we can hear you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sweet. So the rat basically found 39 mines during, I don't know what war. I'm
He
guessing.
found 39 mines.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're able to let him sniff out. And he sniffed
In
out.
Europe?
They trained him. He's trained in Africa.
Wow.
And they trained him, and he was working in the UK, in the UK army, and he was able to
In the
detect.
time of Brexit, that's unbelievable.
This was this year. I'm not too sure, but it was in the news. I don't know. It was like it just popped up on my feed.
So he found some
He
mine.
found 39 mines.
39 mines.
Now they were able to.
And now one of
deactivate.
them blew up because he's still
No.
alive.
Now
Wow.
he was chilling. Yeah, we'll put the picture up. He has a like little honor. I love rats. Like,
You got a picture?
huh?
You got a picture?
Yeah, I got a picture of him. This is my.
No. Okay.
We'll go back to that. Where's the picture? Oh no, that's that. Ta-da!
What are you saying, man? What? They put a medal on him?
Oh, they have a little medal.
Is that an actual image?
That's an actual image. His name is Magawa.
Look at that, dude. Look at those eyes. They're
Legend.
They're
Eh?
legend, dude. He
This
look.
guy has done more than what I've done in 36 years.
His eyes tell a story. His eyes talk about a time in the platoon that he does not want to remember. He's seen his friends suffer.
Guys, you weren't even there, man.
You weren't there.
You weren't even there.
I've seen some good men go down.
But hey, I'm a lover of animals, and we have so many rats running around my neighborhood as well. And you always see them bouncing over my walls and stuff like that. But there's some they're cute. There's a lot of hate going out to rats, but
Dude,
there's some good facts.
When
which I
did this
find
news come out?
hilarious.
Because I got a weird rat news as well, and I saved it to share it with you. I was actually going to send it to you.
Hey,
But when did this news come out?
I don't know. When did it?
Okay, Oms, are you ready for this?
It came out on the 25th of September
Not bad.
recently.
Not bad. This one, 22nd of September.
Okay.
I kid you not.
More rat news.
It's
Interesting.
amazing. You and me found rat news at the same time, okay? Okay, so crew was cleaning 22 tons of trash from Mexico City, the drainage system. They were cleaning
Yeah.
trash, and they came across what is described as a giant rat.
Oh, the monster rat.
Oh, bro. I don't know. This is
No, but that is a. Don't ask me how I know that, but that's from the carnival. That's a
It's-
fake rat, dude.
Of course, it's a fake rat, but look how freaky that is, bro.
Oh,
And imagine you get.
I would absolutely shit a brick while walking down the place.
Oh,
I would soil myself.
you gotta feel bad for the city, dude. You gotta feel bad for the guys who go to the drain.
Like, I'll be out. Like, basically, if I'm with the guy, I'll throw him in front of me so that the rat will get him first.
But imagine the call. Imagine the call the drainage guy does to his superior who's up. And he goes, "We found why all the shit is blocked."
Oh, what is it? Okay.
And he's like, whoa. Okay, it's
told
like
me
me,
this.
it's like me calling you.
Oh,
Oh,
it's like, what's the guy from Ninja Turtles?
Splinter.
No, Splinter's the... Splinter, right?
Yeah, Splinter's right.
Guys, we found Splinter.
Found Splinter.
He's here. He's alive.
how
and
do you-
He's looking at me right now.
But how do you convince someone that the reason your shit is blocked is because of a rat? And they're like, yeah, so just move the rat. How
Yeah.
how many rats can block
What's
shit?
going on? There's a
That's
guy.
gross,
He's big as your dad.
I feel this news was
He's
just
just as
meant.
fat as your mother.
This news was just meant for 2020.
But it's a year of the rat.
I have the. Is it year of the rat?
It's a year of the rat. 2020 is the year of the rat.
Chinese conspiracies.
Yeah. Well, Chinese. Yeah, it's a year of the rat, and it's funny because rats are they actually sing after sex.
Fun facts. Fun facts by
Fun
Omar.
facts.
Rats sing after sex.
So it's funny. Yeah, they sing after sex apparently.
You know how often rats like procreate, right? They're like
Yeah, they're
bunnies.
fucking all over the place.
That'll be like an absolute.
I always
That'd
find
be- that'd be
hilarious
an-
bunnies are.
That'd be
They've
creating
done
a
the
boy
business
band
they run.
in no time. Like that'd be. That'd be an
All in a row.
operatic section that would come out in no time.
So they sing like a cappella after sex, like la 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 la. I just had sex. La 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 la
Acapella?
la la.
A cappella is the way anyone would sing if they didn't have instruments. So I'm guessing no one's really waiting there with a trumpet and a guitar.
You never know.
Are you done,
Right?
Splinter?
Yeah. We've been waiting 2 whole minutes.
All right.
So they sing
Fun
after
facts.
sex,
Fun facts. Yeah.
and they giggle. They laugh when they play together.
When they can't have sex.
Yeah.
When she giggles.
No, that's just your wife.
That was my joke.
Yeah,
my
serious?
joke.
Okay,
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
there first.
No, I got there first.
All right, fair
I
enough.
said she
I'll-
giggles.
I'll let you have
You
it.
try to steal my joke, dirty guy.
You just did a tiny penis joke.
You just No, I'm not that realistic about you.
No, yes, my wife is like tee tee. No, but they're wicked little animals, because like so many people are like, oh they, okay, yeah, they probably spread disease, but
That just seemed like a
you
really
were bitten by that,
sad.
weren't you?
Oh shit! You remember that?
Yeah, you told me in Bombay.
I was.
Yeah.
So it was freaky, man. It was freaky but funny.
You're trying to fight, get a shawarma off him or something like that.
Yeah, I met a bunch of turtles and I no, it's
what
Bombay,
happened?
dude. It's not gonna have shawarma in Bombay. I was
Yeah,
we were.
you do have shawarmas, masala.
I mean, not back
little
then.
sprinkle of masala on it.
we went. Where was I? We were. It was raining. I was with a bunch of mates. We were getting some street food, and I kid you not, dude. I remember the bite like it was yesterday. It was on my little toe. I mean, it's on one of the toes.
Right.
I don't remember
Tiny
which one.
The most useless one.
No, not the tiniest one. Somewhere in the middle.
Actually, no, that's for balance.
Yeah. So somewhere in the middle, I got a bite, and I don't know what it was, but I could feel the vibrations all the way to my hip.
Oh,
my
the shockwave.
The shockwave. And I freaked out, and I didn't know what it was. I didn't even know it was a bite. I thought I stepped on something, but I just felt like a
Like
weird
shot glass or something.
Weird, yeah, but like it had vibrations. It was weird, man. I've never felt I don't know if someone's got bit by a rat.
Oh, and a rat in Bombay. Ooh, stinky fucking rat.
So I didn't know what it was until I saw a rat run into the burrow or whatever, or to the drainage. It went inside, and I was like, shit, did I just get bit by a rat? And then I looked down and I had those floaters on, like the Crocs, and they were soaked.
You had Crocs?
I was like Crocs. I don't know what they were. They were like
So you're
those.
gay?
The rats enjoy it. So it was soaked in blood, absolutely.
Ooh.
And I was like,
How old were you?
damn.
It was a while ago.
16, 17? About.
So go on. So what happened after that?
Yeah, so.
Because obviously you didn't go
Everyone
home and go
laughed.
back to
We all
sleep.
laughed. I laughed. Both my mates laughed. We laughed. We continued eating. Because
You're just gushing blood.
And
Like,
then
the
one
food is
of us-
more important than this.
I was late at night. It was like at 2 a.m. or something like that, right? And one of them was like, hey, man, maybe we should get like a rabies injection. And I was like, shit, maybe you're right. I should. So then we went to the hospital, somehow got the blood off, got into his car, drove me to the hospital. We were at the hospital about 5 a.m., right? And I started getting calls from my girlfriend then, like, where are you, this and that. And I couldn't answer for whatever. And I was like, he's in the hospital.
Bleeding out of your leg.
Yeah, so my mate answered the call and he went like, he's in the hospital, and just hung up. And that's it. He's dickhead. Like,
Asshole.
absolute worst thing to
That's
do.
one guy you don't want on your team.
Yeah, one of those guys,
Yeah.
right? And he was like, so then I was there till like 5 in the morning, and they obviously gave me like, I think they gave me a tetanus injection. I think that's
No,
what
they'll have to give you tetanus. They didn't give you rabies?
Mm-hmm.
No?
No. And then here's what the guy said. Here's the guy who gave me the injection said that now it's fine. We've cleaned it up. They didn't need to stitch it, so it was fine. So it's one of the inner toes, the little soft
little
flesh.
tiny little.
Yeah. So it's that, and he said, I don't know why he said that, but he said what will happen for the next 3 days is you will smell like a rat. I don't know why he told me that.
Yeah, but apparently rats smell like perfume.
Dude, I don't know what rats you're smelling.
I just go and sniff
There
them. I
is
pick them up
only
and just-
one animal that smells like perfume, and that is the musk. All right? There is no other rat that you
Yeah,
want to be
bet.
smelling.
I was looking up rat facts before this just to look smart.
You said they sing after sex.
Yeah. La, 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 la. Who doesn't? Like, who doesn't?
So,
No, but I was watching a video of rats.
I love these debates, bro. I love my podcast with you. We go from the presidential debate about how intelligent we are
To
about
rats.
to rats singing after
I like
sex.
this one more than yeah. No, but I think rats are assholes. I like rats, but they're assholes as well. You know why?
Why?
Saw this video where essentially it was a non-lethal trap for rats. So a rat will come for food and they'll fall through some trap door or something like that, and then be stuck there.
Mm-hmm.
If you saw your mate walking to grab some food to fall into the trap, won't you warn him? Won't you be like, hey, don't get the food?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's just one rat after another just falling into this thing. And you can clearly just see the rat being stuck. Yeah, I'd be just like, what the hell are you doing?
they're not
Hey,
intelligent.
Bill, get away from me, Bill. Don't have that cheese.
They're not intelligent, man. They're not. You've got to be silly to know that someone's kept cheese hanging out for you.
Gee, there.
Nah.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like a
I
friend.
hate rats, dude. After that bite, me and the rat
Yeah, after each other.
after
Like-
each other.
We thought we had a trust here.
Yeah.
He broke
Dude,
it.
when years later, I think about 10 years later, I remember coming to Dubai for a holiday once, and we went to the pet market. And you know, they sell like, they've got like these, what are they called? Ball cobras, like the small,
It's so sad when you see them. Yeah.
the pet cobras, right? So we went to the pet market, and they had these pet cobra, and we were just inquiring, like, I should get one and all of that. And I was like, no, man, I'm not going to. So I held it, but that was fun.
It can't be a cobra then.
It was a ball python, sorry. It was
Yeah.
a python, sorry, my bad. It was a ball python. And
Cobra, you'd be holding it. Hey, mom, look at this. Can I get him? Get your face. Oh, no, I'm not.
the rat bite wasn't this bad.
It wasn't this bad. Swelling at the face, your intestines dissolving.
So and so this is what he did. We went when the python was supposed to be fed. I wasn't sure about buying a python. Now, I never in my life thought I'd want to buy a python. I didn't care about snakes. I don't know. And then he pulls out this little white mice.
Yeah,
Right?
but that's like.
And apparently saying this is what we feed it once a week. And he lets the mice dangle over the tank. And the cobra looks at it.
Not
The
cobra.
mice falls. The python looks at it. The mice falls. The python starts sniffing it. The mice are sniffing back. The mouse thinks they're friends.
Will you be my friend? Will you be my pal?
I'm not gonna. And everyone knows how the story goes after that. So I'll
Yeah,
just
they live happily ever after.
hold hands, sing songs,
And
share.
they mate and they get these
Sex stories.
little weird. And he starts singing the mouse.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, they have little weird
but when I saw that 10 years,
rat snake babies.
when I saw what happened after that, I was like, that's revenge, and I thought of getting a python.
That's it. Now you just
Uh,
walk around the place with the python in case of rat.
Walk back to the same area where I got bit. Leave it in mine.
Just chuck pythons everywhere. Die, rats! Die! I just keep throwing pythons.
All right, that was a rat story. That was fun.
I had rats. I had small, like, pet. Those little white ones that you said. I had my mom and dad bought like 2 of them for one
They're really
Christmas.
cute, though.
Huh?
They're really cute.
They're adorable. They're mice. They're not rats.
Nice, yeah.
So they bought it for it and didn't realize one was male and one was female. And when you said, do you know how fast they fucking have children? Yes, we do.
Oh.
It was like in a blink of an eye, there's hundreds of them.
Really? What do you do?
Oh, we had to give them away. We had to give so many away.
Who did you?
Like, they kept coming more. The
One
little
sec,
guy,
one
and
sec.
like,
Who were you giving white mice to?
back to the where
The
we.
pet store?
Yeah, I think that's how they
Who
make
were
money.
the- I
think
think
that's how they make money. You sell the rat.
maybe you were providing food for the pythons, bro. Have you ever thought of that?
Either providing food for the pythons or making, because that's a good business, eh? Pretty good business. You sell 2 rats, two mice. They give a shitload of babies, and you're like, I'll take them off your hands.
That's it,
You know,
done.
I got it off, and then
We're
you'll sell them again.
business plan in place. Let's
Yeah.
take this
Yeah.
up. We're saving this economy.
2021, here we come.
Oh, man. That was a good chat.
Good chat about.
We got to bounce.
We always should have.
I
a
like how
motto.
Aldi has political
Hey,
opinions but
no.
doesn't want to share anything about rats.
We
Aldi, do
can't-
you have any mouse story?
No, we can't stop.
Rat stories.
Yeah. Do you have a rat story?
Yeah, I do. Wait,
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
Me.
Okay, you
Nah.
think, you answer. You answer, yeah.
They like sleeping with children.
They like sleeping with
Yeah,
children?
there's pedophile rats. We have to mention pedophiles, right?
There is a pedophile rat. Oh man, no one's gonna fact check these stories whether rats sing or they sleep with children.
Who knows? Who knows? Like, you have pedophile dogs. They love. They're like my 10-year-old dog over there humps like 1-year-old dogs. Like, that must be pedo.
So rats do this.
I'm guessing.
You're guessing?
I saw it through in there where I saw somewhere in to throw in a pedophile.
Okay, that's
and
wrong.
I got
You're
it.
just accusing
I
rats.
got
This
it.
is not a good thing.
Sorry,
That is
rats.
very unbecoming of you. Very un-vegan like of
Back
you.
to
Shame. Shame.
shame.
Shame.
Game of Thrones shame.
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 Alec, do you have a
shame.
final story about rats before we hang up?
Not rats, but blind moles.
Blind moles?
Yeah, but moles are blind anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry, moles. Moles or is it a mole? What is it?
Mole.
Mole.
Mole. In school.
What?
So carry on.
We used to have them live in our cupboards. And so one day you'll find a mole. That's it.
That's gross.
That's your story. That's what I gave my remote, my mic for. Hey,
It's a true story.
look at him
though.
smiling. Why
It's a
he's-
true story. He's lived through that. Unlike you
I
watching.
want the excitement. You know.
Yeah.
Good views.
We want the views, yeah.
I know.
You know, the podcast has most views.
I like
'Cause
Trump wants everything that we want. It's amazing.
No, but he's like playing as if it's.
He's nailed it.
But he's doing America like a TV show, like he was ranting on it, but this is the most views of. Who gives a fuck about views?
Okay.
There
You're
we
charged
go.
up now, half an
Yeah.
hour after the debate. Good point.
Al, that was a pointless story.
I know. You got to work on your story skills,
Yeah,
Eric.
come on.
You have the entertainment value of Joe Biden.
Look at this class act here, all right? And then over here with the supreme stories.
I know.
And then you come up with this shitty mole story.
All right, we're
That's
gonna
like
head.
ending a set on your worst joke.
Who I found.
Oh, McMix.
You wanna
Yeah.
tell people why you have been barking at
Yeah.
the
Only
non-
children like her name. Every time I say, like, when a kid walks along, what's your dog's name? Mix. He goes, oh, that's a good name. When adults see it, they're like, really? Grow up.
Mix.
Yeah.
All
that's
right,
legend.
boys.
Right. Hey, Mix. Tell people to like, subscribe, and
Poop.
click the little button, whatever the button
All
is.
right, boys. You gotta like. You gotta subscribe.
Guys, like it. You know?
All right. See you guys.
See you. Peace.